Hey there guys, I've got an unboxing to do and a shout out to give. But before I get into that, I want to do a little kind of introduction here. I'm a big fan of indie stuff, indie music, indie horror, indie movies, and indie games. And I think really that's where the future is going with entertainment, with media. This is where we're going to see some of the great stuff coming up. That's why we've seen so many people come up through YouTube and become like, quasi celebrities. And I don't think I'm ever going to get to that status, but it's great to know that there's people out there watching, learning, getting bigger and better. And a while back, I did a review of the movie Billy, an independent film done by a young filmmaker. Their channel is Zooma126. I strongly recommend that you subscribe to it. They're working on another movie right now called Horror House, and I just got a package from them actually, and I'm going to open it up for you guys and tell you a little bit more on Zuma and kind of ask you if you haven't seen my review of the film Billy, or you haven't seen Billy, definitely check it out. The review does have links to the film there, free to watch on YouTube. A very young kid getting started. Very proud to say that I was able to come on and review it and see something like this, because it's great to know that horror is still in the hands of like the young that'll keep innovating and keep making stuff, new stuff over and over again. So I got a package, and I'm going to hide the address, of course, like everybody does. And not my address though. Anybody can send me anything you want. As long as it's like not terrorist related, I'm okay. So there's a little letter. Okay, let's check it out. What's up, Aaron? First, I want to thank you so much for that awesome review and fantastic film. So yes, thank you guys. My son and I are so thankful. You, my friend, have so much passion for films. Keep up the good work. We hope you like your package. We sent you the DVD, includes the 3 films and soundtrack of all 3 films and a bonus song from my son's new upcoming movie Horror House. I'm interested in seeing that actually. Also, my son and I include the movie that we both enjoyed called Midnight. Okay, Midnight. John Russo? If it is, that's I really have fun with that one. We hope you enjoy it. Thanks, Aaron. You rock. Okay, after the movie Jersey Devil, there's bloopers and Making Jersey Devil. So I'm really interested in seeing that actually. So I like the making. I love making ofs, and love bloopers and stuff like that. So it's just it's an indie one getting started, and it's in the Demented Pictures. So I'm actually really curious about checking out all this. I want to see the progression of the filmmaking, and that's really important. That's kind of big to me. I like to see like start with the first film and work my way up and watch through them again and see exactly how things have progressed, how things have gone. I really like the cinematography in the movie Billy and the soundtrack. So I've been getting into soundtracks a lot in movies lately, and especially in horror movies. I just recently watched The Loved Ones, and before that I watched Your Next. I did not like Your Next a lot. It was an okay movie, but the soundtrack was amazing. And same thing with The Loved Ones. And in Billy there's a sound there that works so well, and you just got to see it to understand. And oh, there's carrots. This there. Okay, these are these are the type of things I will have up my. Oh, this is creepy. So we're going to go in progression here, and we have them making the film. So this is a very young filmmaker. He started doing, I think, at like 8 or 9 doing this stuff, and this, my friends, is how you get your Eli Roths and your Steven Spielbergs and your guys like that. People that started at a young age and have a passion, and their family supports it, and you see them do fantastic stuff. Billy, which signing, and they got his son, which I think was just fantastic. Demented Pictures is such a young filmmaker, and the fact that he's doing so much and working so hard at such a young age is freaking fantastic. And this is the new one, and this looks like it's going to creep me out, because dolls creep me out, and that is the Horror House, and Zuma Jr. film. So if you have not seen Billy, I strongly recommend you see it, and look for this one. Guys, I hope you guys get some. Have you been talking to any guys about distributions? I know that some places get it through, like places like Mill Creek, and do Sub Rosa and stuff like that. but I definitely hit the conventions circuit and show them stuff like this. This will get their attention. Uh, I used to do a lot of the convention stuff. Just going as a conventioner and talking to people and stuff, and it helped me out like a bunch. When I was starting out writing first, was before I could even get to the convention stuff. I used to write horror, and I wouldn't say it's great horror, but I used to write horror for a small independent company, and I had a lot of fun with that. So uh, get Zuma Junior out there and like show them the conventions that are close by. If you got any in your area, definitely check them out. Uh, bring your pictures, bring your film. Uh, you know, just get the word out. I will definitely with my channel get the word out as much as possible, because anytime if there's anybody there and you're watching this and you're working on some indie stuff, feel free to inbox me. I would love to take a look at any indie films that are out there, any new stuff, because this is the way of the future. I watch more on YouTube than I do on regular television. I actually got rid of my cable, and I watch my movies through stuff like like Netflix, through Hulu. But I watch a lot of stuff on YouTube. A lot of the films, a lot of the reviewers. Back in the day, you'd have something like At the Movies, and Siskel and Ebert type of thing, or one of those guys like doing those movie reviews. But now you go on and you see fans that actually like the movies and check them out. And I gotta say, it's fantastic that we have a community that we can actually grow and learn from. And this is Midnight, which is really cool, because this, I am sure, is, yes, it is John Russo. Perfect, Lawrence Tierney. I actually really like this film. I remember that Arrow did a version of this one as well, and I'm one of those guys that have to have all the versions of the movies I like. So I will probably, now that I have this, I'm probably going to grab the Arrow as well, and just so I can put them right next to each other. I'm weird like that. A Lionsgate release. I love Lionsgate stuff. Yeah, Midnight's actually a really fun film. Very different. John Russo, of course, is from The Night of the Living Dead. John Amplis. It's been a while since I've seen this, but I got to rewatch this. So I'll probably check this one out the weekend. But first, actually, I want to check out the films on here. We got Jersey Devil and Sweet 16 and Billy. And I am looking forward to Horror House. Come on, guys. Look at this cover. Does that not look like a creepy freaking movie to you? Yeah, I am determined to see how this turns out. Just some really, really cool stuff. I love horror, especially love like kind of the haunted house, the dolls, creepy stuff type of horror. That has always creeped me out. Conjuring, and even the early stuff. I remember watching Dead of Night, so like a old anthology film, probably one of the first anthology films, and it had this like thing with a story with kind of like a creepy dummy type thing. Worth checking out. Now, if you haven't checked them out yet, Zooma126, go to their channel, sub, like their stuff, comment, give them some support, give them some love. We've got a very young filmmaker and getting a start, and it's the supportive people out there that right now they get out there, they watch for this stuff, they check it out, they watch it. Eventually, when it gets distributed, you go out and buy it, and they make better, and it gets stronger, it gets better, and just fantastic stuff. The indie scene is where it's at, and just look at the PS4 right now. It's the biggest system out there, and it's not focusing on the big games. The big games are going to come sooner or later. It's focusing on the indie games. Wii U was trying to save their console through indie gaming, and the PS Vita is doing the exact same thing. And I think that movies are headed that way with so many remakes and stuff coming out. Like the big budget movies and stuff. That's all great and all, but the independent scene is kind of where it's at right now. It's been where it's at for a while. And if you're a true movie fan, then you probably watch a lot of the indie stuff. I know that my friend TJ Pyramid is a huge fan of the indie horror stuff. He watches a lot of the stuff that he actually turns me on to stuff that I don't know about, and which is pretty cool. Lowell's Basement's the same way with stuff like that. Two great YouTubers there as well, who I gotta say, guys, Zooma126 there. I said it again. go over there, watch Billy. Uh, check out an indie film by a very, very young director, and just understand how important it is for somebody when they're starting to to get that foot in the door and have people see it, and how things progress and the talent, and the music in the movie, and the cinematography, and the director is the little kid that plays Billy. Actually, I really like him, and people like that is what give me hope when I'm watching stuff, and I'm seeing some crappy movie that I really don't like, some kind of remake or something that Asylum has put on that just doesn't kind of cut it, and I'm like, oh my God, where's it going? Like, everything's being remade, but it's good to see that there's people out there, and they're starting it young, and they're doing stuff that I am really, really excited to see. So watch out for this movie, check out the other stuff, and get over and sub to Zooma126. Thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you soon. But right now I've been talking for 11 minutes, and it's time for tea.